Hello once again. I'm recording this one about 2 hours after recording the last one. I decided I wanted to find a different guide to go through because the one that I was using, it wasn't the original one, and it was so bad. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find a different one. So I found a different one. I think this might be the one I used before. I don't believe it is, but it's at least more detailed. Uh, I'm gonna quickly show some things I missed, and as I do them, I might see some things. I don't know if they're actually still possible to be seen right now, but if they are, I will happily show them. The first thing is in Crossville City East District, or East Street rather. Oops, excuse me. You have the chief in here. Chief, what are you doing here? Oh, hey guys, fancy seeing you here. How's the investigation? Coming along smoothly? I suppose you could say that, yes. We're planning to head to St. Ursula Medical College next. Huh, glad to see you're all working hard. Well, good luck with that. Looking forward to hearing your report later. And the other thing that I had missed before this was actually at the Bracer Guild. We can go upstairs. I'm so happy to see you again, Tio. Gosh, you're such a cutie. I can never get enough of you. Can I hug you, please? Help. Aeolia's mind totally breaks whenever she sees Tio. I don't know how many times you've gone through this scenario now. Man, a smoking hot foreign gal like her is totally my type. But it seems she's only got eyes for you, Tio thought. Not much I can do, so I'll let you have this one. What am I supposed to do? I love Aeolia. She's the, super sweet and kind, but can kill you, like, on the spot if she wants to kind of type. The Bracer shift schedule's posted. Currently for scheduling. Please wait. Aw, man. The Crossbow Guardian Force has been making some impressive moves as of late. Their commander may be a real scumbag, but they've got a capable deputy commander. I think we'll just sit back and observe for a while. See where all this takes us, you know? Now, I decided, screw this whole not grinding thing. I've just decided to grind off camera, and anything of note that happens, i.e. if I get a new skill or something, I'll talk about it in the actual recording that I do next. Let me just double check something. That. And. Boom. Okay. So there's one last place for us to visit, and then I can reveal my secrets. Now, we want to go to Trinity because we want to talk to Wazi and see what he thinks about this Divine Wolf story. Does CGF something wolf-like monsters out in the mountains? Huh. I'm admittedly a little curious about our wolven friends. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it a hunt. They're just patrolling the area. Hey, where'd you find something like that out, anyway? Looks like there's some truth to my words. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing a similar story in the Church's testaments. The White Wolf keeps vigil over this karmic land, for here is where the bell tolls. Or something like that, I think. I don't really believe in it, though. Really? That's the same story the village chief told us. Wasn't expecting to hear that from you, of all people. The White Wolf stands in vigil here, for here is where the bell tolls. I wonder if that's just a pun because the place is called Crossbell, or if it's got a deeper meaning. I mean, it's this universe is equivalent to the Bible, and with information people might have from the first three games, that would be more important than some would think. But anyways, enough yapping. So what did I do in the time that I was gone? Well, if you noticed, last episode I ended at level 13. I just grinded on that screen for 2 more levels. I didn't really have a necessary reason for it. Normally I'm level 16 by this point, so I'm still a bit lower than what I normally like to be at. Ornament-wise, everyone's still the same as what I left them at, so these two still need work. But I'm eventually gonna, like, get these guys sorted out so they're how I want them to be. I just don't have the courts for it. But I did, you'll notice, I'm no longer broke. I turned in all of my Sepith, yes, all of it, to the IBC, got around 30 grand, and the most important thing right now is I bought 2 more steel wrists. Going into this next part, do not, I repeat, do not go in unless you have a steel wrist on everyone. Purely for demonstration purposes, I'm going in with Lloyd not having a steel wrist. I also went to the shop in the back alley, Guillaume's. I had 6 upgrade materials, so I used those to create the upgraded weapons. I only had enough for 3 of them, so Randy still has his regular weapon. The upgrade, though, is like double damage, but he's 20% less accurate. And I don't have any hit, so that would actually be a pretty big detriment. Lloyd's gave him like 16 more strength and then gave him 2 speed. Tio gave her 10 special attack, and then Ellie gave her bonus accuracy. And then it also always buffs the strength stat too. But yeah, it's time to get to... I'll just get it over with. I won't fight any of these guys. I can get the fish later. There is a 3rd fish that or a 7th technically fish I am missing. If we check the fishing notebook, it'd be right here. It is called the gluttonmouth bass. It can be caught with earthworms, and you can catch it in the harbor district of Crossbell City, but we will have other times and plenty of other places to catch it. So it's not the end of the world if you don't have it yet. We'll live. Is this the screen I think it is? No, there's still one more screen. Coral ring. If the CPD found out who stole from me, you'd be unemployed. Never stop the puns, please. I miss them in the future games. Actually, I'll give that to Randy. Because I hate when he gets sealed. What's this path? Looks like this road leads into the forest. Yeah, I've actually heard there are ruins hidden somewhere in there. Though we don't have any reason to check it out now. Guess we'll have to come back later. Ooh, item on the ground. Fire Sepith, nice. Pro tip for getting experience. Try and bait one enemy to follow you. Wait for them to get close. And then ambush another enemy. You'll start a chain fight, and chain fights always will give you more experience than doing the 2 fights individually. That's how I was able to, like, I just put on some music for like half an hour, and then high speed mode, and was able to easily get to level 15. Oh, that's right, there is one skill I acquired for Lloyd. Encourage is a pretty standard skill, I'd say, through these games. The main character pretty much always has this skill. It is a buff that goes for themselves and for teammates around them that, when used, buffs everyone's strength by 25%. Pretty good. And since the way stats work in this game, whenever it gets down to like 1 on anyone, you can just do it again, and now it's 50% buff for 3 turns. Pretty good, honestly. I'm going to Holy Bullet, I think. Dead. But you'll notice we got 2 overkills, which is fine. First strike was fine, but just the fact that we chained a single battle is going to be giving us an extra 0.50. Which means our experience that we would have gotten individually from these fights is +5. We would have gotten 1.2 experience twice, but now we're getting 1.75 experience on a bigger number. And since I'm level 15, I'm not getting that much anymore, but it is quite nice. Before I was level 15, around level 13, doing a chain fight was giving me about 60 to 80 experience, depending on the enemy. I'm actually going to heal Lloyd before I get him murdered. Monkey.
よーし一気に行くぞみんな行くわよ
I'll do this.
任せてくれやっは
Oh yeah, I guess I should say something about some of these enemies. I couldn't figure out what this monkey does, but this Raccoon,
そこです
its regular attack can inflict seal, and it has a special attack that I'm assuming just inflicts seal with a higher likelihood. Walk around. As you walk away with a mediocre item, you fail to notice that the chest itself is made of priceless Zemurian ore. I guess since they brought it up as a joke, I'll mention it. Zemurian ore, named after the,
始めましょう
I guess, continent this game takes place on, Zemuria, is ancient ore from, like, the Middle Ages, basically, that is supposed to be the best material. In universe, it's extremely durable and powerful, and weapons made out of it are basically the best weapons mankind can produce. Gameplay-wise, Zemurian ore is used to craft characters' ultimate weapons.
皆さんお願いします
There is pretty much a guaranteed Zemurian ore in every game, so minimum one. And then, if you complete a game-long side quest, I believe, like this one, if you complete all copies of Back Alley Dr. Glenn, then your reward is a Zemurian ore, not shard, just ore piece. So in one run, you can get 2 people's ultimate weapons, which is pretty decently good, I'd say. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Aha! I knew I was missing something. Okay. So, there is a fishing spot in the area we came from. It isn't too important how we get there, but there is technically an 8th fish. I can double check with the fishing guide as well, but that should let me know. Yes. Yeah. So technically you can get 8 fish. You know what? Screw it. I'm showing off everything. Let's do it. The good thing about grinding... Oh, crap.
ここなら釣れそう
The good thing about grinding is some of the enemies here were dropping bait, so I have much more earthworms. You also notice I have red flies, and I caught a carp, so I can use a carp as bait. We don't have the rods for this yet. This requires level 3 rod, this requires level 2 rod. For now, we want to throw earthworms here. Yoink. There we go. There's one of them. Snow crab. Snow crab, if you feed it to Cop, gives you Mind 1. And then the last fish should be this way.
ここなら釣れそう
Okay, this one might be a bit more difficult to catch. But I have a lot of bait, so I'm hoping I can get it. So we got a bite.
よーし大物
I
だ
didn't get it. Oh, still got several more attempts. We're looking for the glutton-mouth bass. Don't care what size I get, I just want one.
よーし大物だ
Another Armorican carp.
それ
There By the way, if you just spam X when fishing, it makes the fish not show up. So don't do that.
それ よしゲットだ
Come on, man. I know you can do it. Might actually be better to go back to where we got the crab. Just because the eel isn't there.
よし大物
And neither is Armwork and Carp, I believe. Correct, okay. Alright, looks like we're headed back to Ursula Road, no big deal. The good news about fishing is that it's not useless, because at the very least I can trade the fish for Sepith. Die.
よっしゃ
I have a feeling that if I were to go to the Geofront, we would be able to instant kill the stuff there,
こ
so
こなら釣れそう
maybe soon enough we'll be instant killing those stuff. Come on. Gluttonmouth bass, please. Oh, and if you think fishing is boring, and of course the eel can be caught here too. If you think fishing is boring in this game, don't worry. It gets more involved in future installments. In the next game, it's the same as this, but in Cold Steel 1 and 2, they change it to be something different, and then in Cold Steel 3 and 4, they change it once again. Oh my goodness, I am so unlucky. Wow, okay. I guess I will have to wait to get it for a while, because this stupid thing just doesn't want to show up. Is there another one I can use? Technically there is. Okay, I'll try it again later. I'm hoping that we can try and get the reward for 8, but if we can't, it's whatever. There we go. Here's the tough part. Oh no, look over there. Damn, this ain't looking good. Somebody help me. Where'd these monsters even come from? Oh, Adios, take the wheel.
大丈夫ですか
Are you okay?
あんたらは
Who are you
警察
guys?
の者です
Crossville Police Department, Special Support Section. We'll take it from here, so get back on the bus. This fight sucks. Number 1, see that health bar on the right? Bus. Sometimes these things will attack the bus. If bus dies, you lose. So that ain't fun. I'm really hoping they don't attack the bus, because that would really suck for me. Here's the other issue. We start with our formation broken, which is just simply wonderful. And you might be wondering, like, okay, well, yeah, I guess that's a bit annoying, but it doesn't sound too bad. Well, let's just let them attack Lloyd, you'll notice. Also, 2,500 health. Immune to all ailments. At least they aren't immune to delay or stat decreases. But there's not many of those. So, pretty much just focus one and hope to kill it. Look at that, 390 damage. 377. I got really lucky right there, too. Also, you'll notice, he's only debuffed for 1 turn. That's right. The stupid enemy gets debuffed for a single frickin' turn. Isn't that peachy? 40 damage on Tia right there. 381, man. Ugh. no real point in going for a burn there. Honestly, I should have gone for the EMP, but oh well. We're gonna Holy Bullet, I think.
みんな頑張ってありがとうよし
And here's where Encourage is great.
みんな一気に行くぞ
Now everyone fully has their strength buffed, and that's all good. You'll notice he called an ally. Yep, that's right, they can summon other enemies. Both of them can. No one's safe. Now, the reason why this fight really sucks, in my opinion, is because that attack they do has a very high likelihood to fate you. So not only does it heal, it does half of Tio's health, and like a third of everyone else's. It also can fate you, which means if they hit you again, you're just dying. Okay, I need to check. Of course, Ether Buster doesn't have an angle to hit all of them. That's highly unfortunate. Okay, I guess I can move her here to try and get one, I guess. With Randy, I will just be Crimson Galing, because it's full buffed and a crit turn. No better time. Yeet. Look at that! Half health gone. If there's any fight to build up craft points before it and then spam your stuff, this is that fight. Because, oh my goodness. This is just a miserable fight otherwise. We got lucky that he walked over. I think... I have a feeling something bad is going to happen, and I don't like it. Okay, so Lloyd's got full... Tio's, like, S-Craft scales with her special attack stat, so buffing her strength does nothing for it. There is an item we could use to buff her special attack right now, like in the battle, but I just don't have it on me. Okay, we got out of this fight pretty unarmed, thank God. This fight, if you are not prepared for it, can go so bad. I attribute how well this went to also being the fact that I put Feint Resist on, and S-Craft is just so good. Like, because of that 50% damage increase, we won that fight. Without that 50% damage increase, miserable. Also, I'm 2 levels higher. I'm 2 levels higher. This is essentially a mini-boss. 19 experience. Oof. And yes, do make sure you scan the ape, because it does count for the notebook. The one that it summons is not just one of the big ones. Those monsters are simply enormous. Where could they have come from? I suspect they originated from deep in the forest. You know, the forest that's been there this whole time, and there's records of, but okay. However, for what reason would they venture out onto the highway? Beats me. Definitely pretty fishy, though. My heroes. For a second there, I thought I was finished. We're just glad you weren't hurt. I'm assuming those monsters were the reason you were stuck here? Sort of, but not really. The engine on this thing broke down before the monsters showed up. It happens occasionally, so I popped the hood just to take a look at it. And that's when your ugly pals popped out of the woods, yeah? Did the engine failure also cause your communication device to stop working? Yep, communications gets its power from the engine too. I'm gonna have to run some tests to see if it can be fixed. I'm afraid this might take some time. You should probably return to the city and let the Transportation Division know about this. It would appear fate has even more walking in store for us. I ain't a fan of it either, but it doesn't look like we have much... Heads up! Oh, you thought it was just 2? No. Crap. Not good. There's still more of them? This isn't looking too hot. Hey Lloyd, I don't think we can take them all at once. Let's focus our efforts on one at a time. No, that won't work. It'll be over if one of us gets near the bus. Damn, you're right. We need to figure out something quickly. They're coming. Hey, wait a minute. Those two were in that cutscene a while ago. Huh? The hell? Let's do this, Joshua. Right.
行くわよ。よっしゃ。
わかった
Timeless pummel? What's this? Are- Why are there 3 of him? I'm sorry, did they just one-shot those? Wow. Amazing.
でもないです。
They're incredible. Looks like we made it just in the nick of time.
エステル大丈夫
You
か
okay, Estelle? Yep,
私
that
は
was
なん
nothing.
とかヨシアの
I'm glad I finally managed to get the timing right on our combo attack. Oh, but putting that aside, would you guys happen to be with the Crossville police? Someone from the transportation division told us what happened.
あ
Yeah, we are. And who are you two? I can imagine you're confused seeing a girl just fly in from out of nowhere. Sorry we didn't introduce ourselves earlier. I'm Estelle Bright.
僕は
And I'm
遊撃士協
Joshua.
会
We recently transferred over to the Bracer Guild's Crossville branch.
やっぱり遊撃士
Ah,
か
braces, I should have figured.
自分たちはクロスベ
Nice
ル
to meet you two. We're members of the CPD Special Support Section. Thanks a lot, by the way. You really helped us out with that jam. No biggie. And besides, the 4 of you looked like you could handle things. Sorry if we butted in at the last second. No, not at all. To be honest, things might have taken a turn for the worse if you hadn't shown up. I'm Lloyd Bannings. My name's Ellie McDowell. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sup, name's Randy Orlando. Tio Plato, a pleasure. Lloyd, Ellie, Randy, and Tio. I gotta make sure to remember those names. Wait, Tio and Lloyd? Huh, what are the odds?
えっと
Is there something significant about our names? Sorry about that. I just thought it was funny because I know some people named Tio and Lloyd from back home. You obviously look nothing alike, though.
あは
Okay, then. I'll just explain that now. These two in front of us, Estelle and Joshua, are the 2 main characters of the first 3, I guess, Legend of Heroes games. Trails in the Sky, SC or FC, and then I believe the third one is Trails in the Sky, Night Rain? I can't remember. Or not Night Rain, Phantasma. But yeah, Estelle and Joshua are the main characters of the first 2 games, pretty much. They're bracers, and whereas we are seeing the birth of the special support section, their games showed them be the birth of 2 up-and-coming bracers. And we'll learn more about them here, and I'll try and give little background pieces of information as we go on, just from what I remember and stuff.
そういえば
Getting back to the topic at hand, how's the bus doing?
どうやらエンジン
Seems you're having some engine trouble, am I right? Yeah, actually. I think there might be a weak connection with the quartz, but I'm not sure. Man, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have paid more attention in maintenance class. If you don't mind, could I take a look at it? I may be able to get it up and running for you. Seriously? Come to think of it, you're pretty darn good at handling airships, huh, Joshua? So I bet simple maintenance like this will be a real piece of cake for you. Oh, bless the Bracer Guild, you guys always know what to do. Oh no, it's just a coincidence that my skills came in handy here.
なあ、ティオスケ。お前、エンジン
Yo,
シュート
Chiotot, I don't suppose you're a maintenance scooter, aren't you? That is unfortunately outside of my area of expertise. I am fairly proficient with Orbital network equipment, however. So what brought you guys all the way out here, before all this bus business, you know? Are you after some wanted monsters like we are?
いや
No, not exactly. We were actually on our way to the hospital on police business. This whole situation wasn't part of our
こ
plan.
の先の病院
St. Ursula Medical College, right? Huh? There's a hospital all the way out here? Well, we'll be happy to wrap things up at the bus station. If you got some urgent police stuff to do, you should go out up ahead. Oh, are you sure? Thank you. We'll take you up on that offer. You said your names are Estelle and Joshua, correct? Yep, that's us. Hopefully we'll run into you guys again at some
そう
point.
だね
I agree.
できれば
It'd be nice to have some friends our age out here.
ああ
Yeah, sounds
それ
good.
じゃ
Well then, Estelle and
動力
Joshua,
バスのことを
we'll leave the bus in your capable hands. Sure
君
thing.
たちの方も気をつけて
Take care of yourselves out there. Please tell me I... Okay, thank God. Yes. This stupid, stupid. I hate it. You can talk to them as more cutscenes. Hey, so you guys said you're the special support section, right? I think I heard it's pretty similar to the Bracer Guild. Is that true? About that. Well, you're not technically wrong. Oh yeah? Kinda actually happy to hear that. Come again?
嬉しいって。
Well, that sure wasn't the reaction I was expecting. The way I see it, we're kinda in the same line of work, aren't we? So as far as I'm concerned, we're basically friends already. Glad to meet you, pals.
こりゃまた。
This girl. She has an even more aggressively nice demeanor than Lloyd. She's so bright and sunny. She's certainly living up to her last name. You too, Estelle. Yeah, if bright and sunny are the literal best two words to describe Estelle with. Like, I don't think I can figure out any other better words to describe her. Wowza. Dude, all these orbital cars, that whole network thing, Crossville sure is ahead of the game. And here I thought Liberl was on the cutting edge when it came to orbital tech. Liberl may be one of the more advanced countries, but its people still place a lot of importance on tradition. And speaking of the orbital network, it sounds like Crossville is collaborating with the Epstein Foundation. So all things considered, Crossville may very well be the most technologically advanced place on the continent. Interesting. Now I'm thinking we should try and bring Tita here with us sometime. She'd totally have a field day. Oh my god. I know that that's probably not the intent, but dude, that is, if it was foreshadowing to the Hio, it's not that big of a foreshadow thing, but the idea of Tita coming here to have a, like, saying she'd have a field day, but it's just the word Tita in field in reference to this place is very funny to me. Yeah, I can see that. Do you miss them, Estelle? You caught me. I was so happy to see everyone again, even if the situation was a little unusual last time we met. I can't believe it's already been 3 months since then. I just wonder how they're all doing sometimes. That's all. It's alright, Estelle. I'm sure everyone's doing just fine. Guess they must miss their pals. Oh, hey guys. Don't you worry about a thing. We've got it covered. We just need to keep watch for monsters and get all the passengers up to speed and give a report to City Hall, right? Piece of cake. We won't even break a sweat, so feel free to get back to your own thing. Thanks. Leave it to you then. I've actually heard about the SSS, but I never expected we'd meet so soon. It's going to be a while before the engine's repaired. We can handle things from here, so feel free to get back to work. Sorry for dumping it all on you, but we appreciate it. Hey there, officers. Just wanted to thank you for your help earlier. Those bracers definitely impressed me too, but I think that had you guys not shown up, we would have been in a world of trouble. Once again, I thank you. You're welcome to take a quick rest inside this bus if you like. Feel free to hunker down in any of the open seats. And even take a quick break. It's a full HP and EP. Not craft points though, but that's whatever. Yeah, so that fight is what I consider one of the hardest fights that we are going to have for a long while. The next hardest fight, we should be given a tool to help with it right around the time we get there, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh my goodness gracious, what in the Kentucky fried heck? Oh, because it's I'm looking at the guide right now, and I'm trying to scroll to the next part to make sure I don't miss anything. And it's just saying like everything that boss can do. That's honestly nice. Okay. Continuing on our way. Estelle and Joshua, 2 new faces for the guild's ranks. I suppose that's just how it goes. They're the same age as us, but I get the impression they're reputable bracers. Yeah, they definitely look like pros to me. Between their attitudes and their combat skills, I can tell they've had their fair share of fights. Indeed, they disposed of 3 of those monsters in an instant while we struggled against 2. I suppose we have found ourselves rivals. Guess so. Well, moping's not going to get us anywhere, so we'll just have to work with what we have. Besides, rivals might be a bit too much. Let's just think of them as friendly competition, okay? That'll hopefully keep us motivated. I fail to see how this competition is fair, given the gap in our skill levels.
それでも
Let's just be happy they are on Arios' level, eh? That's true, I suppose. So on how you look at things, they're definitely doing us a huge favor, so let's get ourselves to the hospital ASAP.
徒歩ですけど
Yeah, if only the bus were operational. Just think of this as training, Theo. It'll only make us stronger. Yeah, so I've never played the first 3 games, but from them, I know that they are... Estelle and Joshua, if anything, they're weaker in this game than they are in their own. Which is kind of a trend you notice in these games, like the characters are bustedly overpowered in their own games,
データ収
but outside of their
終
games,
了しました
they might as well go kick rocks. Sometimes there's story reasons for that, which eventually we'll get to. But in the case of Estelle and Joshua, unless I'm mistaken, they essentially fought a deity and won.
任せてくれスティラ
So them being able to fight
もう大丈夫だ
gorillas, like just regular gorillas, while impressive, is not the most impressive. I mean, I can't fight one, but if the best they're doing is those gorillas, it's a bit depressing, because they used to be so much stronger.
チャンスだ
These enemies, Tropical Archer, I believe their only attack is it's basically shooting water from their mouth like it's an arrow, because they look like a bow.
新手か望むところだ
These enemies cause attack delay, and they can attack from any distance. You like having turns? Well, you don't get any turns. Screw you.
任せて
I also, while I was grinding, adjusted the
私の番です
positions of all the people, just because I wanted to make sure that Ellie could heal everyone and also give craft points back on everyone. Delay, delay, delay. What is this, GTA 6? Okay, they're weak to wind. Let's try and hit them with a powerful wind spell on this guy.
エニグマ
Old Chaos Brand, old attack. Nice. Delay, delay. Heal, make sure we don't die. The 2 girls should kill this one. That's Chaos Brand. 439. It's not even weak to Mirage, and that did 100 extra damage than Wind, which it is weak to. Just goes to show that while some spells are going to cost a lot more, it can be worth it.
私の番
There is one spell in particular in this game I absolutely love. We will not have access to it for a very long time. But as soon as you get access to it, and a specific quartz, you are virtually, like, unkillable, I'd say. Okay. Use the Ellie for this place, just because there's a lot of solo fights. Perfect.
畳みかけるぞ
I'll just attack it.
よし畳みかけるぞよし
Plenty of fish in the sea, and on this little shore for us to scan anyways. This enemy
よし
is actually quite important.
よっしゃ行くぞ畳みかけるぞ
We can't tell it just yet because we don't have a scan, but this is the enemy that will give us the quest item that we need for Oscar. The fish fillet. Don't feel pressured to get them here and then go run all the way back to Crossbell. You'll be able to turn in later and it's fine. Look at how clear the water is. Looks like I was right. The highway is way better for walks than the city streets. Ooh, crap. And smack.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞ
みんな行こうよ
T-brush. Don't let him get a chance. Die.
よしもう大丈夫だ
We could probably handle this. Oh my good heavens. Crap. Okay. Good news is they don't inflict knockback with their attacks, at least. So don't gotta worry about that. I think... I actually want a power smash, maybe? Yeah. Man, with how these enemies are lined up, there is one skill I really wish Lloyd had right now. It would be so nice. No, I think I will S-break with Randy.
こいつはどうだいはあクリムゾンゲイル
Yeah, and that's another thing. Don't be afraid to use your craft points. A common occurrence I ran into when playing this game for like the first time was I would just never use my abilities because I'm like, well, what if I need my craft points to do a powerful S-craft? That matters for boss fights, but for regular enemies, it isn't as important, I'd say. You get them back pretty frequently, like 10 per attack, usually 5 if you get attacked, and there's a way to get more out of both of those interactions. Ooh, rune cloth. Thanks, actually. I need to get that off my chest. Har har har. The rune cloth offers 4 extra defense, as well as a lot of magic defense. Good to give this on a character with low magic defense. And as we can tell, Randy's the one that has the lowest. There's also a fishing spot here. If we use dumplings... Nothing. If it says nothing is biting, that means literally nothing there eats that dumpling, or like that bait that you threw. So don't worry about it. I'll try really quickly just to get the gluttonmouth bass. Nice, first try. There we go. So now our fishing notebook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom, 9 fish. Good. Oh. Okay, done. Oh yay, we didn't get a thing to just instant kill all of them now. We'll analyze you. We'll pass. Pass. Die. How is Ursula Road looking in the book? Always good idea to check this just to make sure. Okay. And also try and take note of what Sepith colors enemies drop. This area is very low on the red Sepith count. I think specifically the red, the red, or the pink, I guess, floating dudes, I think drop the most here. The Kesselon? Oh, actually, they drop none. Oh, it's the monkey, that's right. Yeah, the monkey and the Blacklash are the only ones that give you fire. But everything else will give you pretty much anything else you could need in pretty good quantities. Here we got a reviving bomb. Did you just get a lot brighter out here? Har 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 har, because their last names are bright. Oh, that's another thing. Their last names are bright, and it is both because they are like a couple, but also because they're siblings. Now, I know what you're thinking, Sweet Home Alabama, but again, as long as I'm understanding the situation right, they are not blood related, and it was more so like, while both of them were around the same age, I think Estelle being like 8 at the time, her dad came home with him and was like, hey, this is your brother now, and she's like, okay. But then she kind of had a crush on him for the longest time. That is a gross oversimplification of their relationship, but it is the best knowledge I have on it, at least in my memory. They're a cute couple, though. And they're also quite literally a power couple, funnily enough. Another raccoon. And
そこです
honestly, I think the person that's the hardest to get the craft points back up is Tio. But due to how busted Ellie is, you can actually sacrifice Ellie's turn to just Holy Bullet. And because of how we have our characters set up right now, this setup is the one I like to do. Lloyd and Randy in the front, one space from the edge. And then Tio in like a knight chess move, like space distance from them. And then Ellie 2 spaces behind her. This lets Ellie's breath and her craft affect everyone. And that's good because her craft costs 40 but gives everyone 20, so it really helps everyone get their craft points back while also giving her craft points.
さてそこです
And then look at that, I attacked once with her, and she's already at 190 again. Boom, now she's at 200.
まこんなもんかね
So at the start of the next fight I get into, I can do it again. I'll heal everyone, they'll get more craft points. Ellie will go back down, sure, but then I can get her right back up anyways.
よーし一気に行くぞ
I have you scanned, right? Just making sure. Case in point, Holy Bullet.
行くぞ
They changed it in the following game that Holy Bullet does not affect her, unfortunately. Another case of using skills. Beam Zomber is actually pretty good. It does more damage than her regular attack,
行くぜ
and I believe you get, on average, 5 craft points back when you use it. Not per enemy, just total. Impede 1 is immediately going on Randy. I'm gonna take this. Boom. Randy now has Soul Blur. He also has Laforte. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I believe Laforte is just 3 fire, yeah. It's the same as Lloyd's Encourage, but in the form of an art. So it takes a turn to cast, too. This tree didn't impede you from seeing me. Honestly, I think the first time I played, I actually did not see that chest.
俺の番だな
And I only found out about it later because I happened to see it when walking by later on in the game, and I like finally got the detection quartz. Skidoo.
先生から
Do I even have a fish fillet already?
これが俺たちの力だ
Actually, I need to check, because detective notebook, 4 fish fillet. How much do I got? Oh, we have 5. We're good. Okay. So yeah, we're all set for that quest to be done when we get back to Crossfell City. This place. Okay. If you are going for completion, as in like you want to get the platinum trophy for this game, or you just want to fill out the notebook because you want to, this room sucks. There is an enemy, it did not spawn this time, that has a very low chance of spawning. The way that you get it to spawn requires you to go all the way back to Crossfell City and then come all the way back here. So technically I could grind it right now, because it does give me a lot of experience and upgrade materials, but I'd have to run all the way here just to see if it spawned, and then run all the way back. And then there's also an enemy here that has a chance, a very low one, I think it's like 1 in 8 chance, to spawn a different version of itself. And there's 2 versions of it that you need to find. So it can take some time. This is not that enemy. This is just a regular fire beetle. I believe it casts basic fire magic and then has a physical attack too.
分析を開始します。しました。
Yeah, weak to water, so that's pretty nice.
よし任せとこ
さてと
Let's see how weak to water you are.
任せろ
Eh, it took like, okay, that's good damage, I guess. And the creature, here is the annoying bug, or the annoying thing. First thing I'm looking to. Butterflyer.
よし
There's several of them.
これが
When you enter a fight with a butterflyer, there is a 1 in 8 chance that if there is, like, it can have any number of butterfliers between 1 and 4, I think. There is a 1 in 8 chance for each butterflyer that is in the fight
そこです
to be either a Kalama flyer
終了しました
or a Goldaflyer. You'll know if they're there because they look different. They look the same shape in like design, but different color. Goldaflyer is gold, Calamaflyer is like red. This is a spine or a Spineedler. This thing is a type of enemy that when it dies, it's going to blow up on you just like that one flower in Armorica. Ideally, you would kill it without getting close, but that's not always possible. So it self-destructs, and because it self-destructs on a crit turn, because we killed it on a crit turn, we take crit damage. Not fun, but it's just life. Let's just Holy Bullet.
ましたはい
Thankfully, Randy and Tio actually attack from enough of a distance that the explosion can't hit them sometimes.
敵集団
Not all the time, though. Depends on the weapon Randy's using. So, they do drop milled flowers, nice. And the chest, tinkle earrings. Amongst chests, it's not what's on the inside that counts, but what's on the outside. And tinkle earrings prevent sleep. It's okay. Right here is where the special enemy could spawn. You would know if it spawned because you would definitely see it be special. You know, there's Fire Beetle here. Lloyd did mention something about he thought there were some ruins around here.
始めましょう
Looks like those might be those very ruins.
まこんなもんかね
There's a bell over there too. Got chest with an EP charge. If that's Stargazer's tower, does this make me Tower Gazer's chest? I mean, do you belong to the people that are looking at the Stargazer's tower? I don't know why that would make you belong to them.
かかってきやがれ
さてと
It's weak to fire though. We'll just shoot.
よしいにくま
Fireball! Fireball! Attack. And they can't move, so if they want to, they will just screw you over by walking in front of everyone and just be like, die. Just look at that. Holy Bullet made Lloyd basically go to full health. It's insane.
よし
I think it's hit, but we start the next battle, back information, and oh, would you look at that. Holy Bullet. And look at that. Everyone's already back to max freaking craft points.
そこだよし
I'll have Lloyd attack where he stands, hit both. Let's Holy Bullet again, just make sure no one dies. Kaboom. Kaboom.
敵集団撃破しました
There is a fishing spot. I will double check it very quickly, but I do not believe anything new is in this spot for us just yet. It does suck that every time my phone goes to sleep, I have to scroll down all the way back to where I was. Let's see. Yep, no new fish. Oh, here's another one of the butterflies. Can I get one of the 1 in 8s?
よっしゃ
No.
よし
Die.
追いかけるぞよしもう大丈夫だ
先生から
And don't worry if you can't scan these butterfliers right here, or like anything else right here. While like right now I couldn't go back to like East Crossville Highway or Armorica, like I can't go that direction. We'll be able to later, it's fine. You know, I used to work at St. Ursula's Medical College for a bit, but I quit because I couldn't stand their uniforms. They're just so tight around the chest. I mean, it is a nurse out, like I think it's based off Japanese nurse outfit.
チャンスよ任せてくれ
Because while Crossville isn't
いやいや任せて
supposed to be analogous to Japan, I think it
チャン
is.
スです皆さん
some things still take from it.
おっしゃ、いい感じだぜ。
Let's see. And so we've made it to St. Ursula's Medical College. Next time, we will be continuing our investigation into the wolf-like creatures and trying to get to the bottom of who's been attacking people. I look forward to seeing you then. Farewell.